Alright, so I'm back at Noah and Sophie's ghost. Apparently, there was more conversation and I went backwards instead of forwards. But something interesting here is, so you were there when the Kara came, the hives, the monsters, they sent in the frontiersmen. It was a war. The children in my clinic would sing, when the vents start hissing, someone goes missing, only soldiers come back when they die. We are losing. Altera sent out. We were losing, so Altera sent out ships to make deep space colonies, Mongolian styles, in case the Kahara broke through, corded, and ate everyone. So somehow the Kara became like a physical entity, not just a bacteria from the first game, which is really weird, and started eating people and becoming a hive type creature. We might be the last survivors of the human race, and that's why Nehema wants to kill us. Why does Nehema want to destroy the colony? Is she infected with the Kara?
Because she's a jaded burnout who thinks eels are more important than people. She's brilliant, but she's always been a pain in my...
Warning. Low memory. Reducing effective range.
She would tell you that our only future on Proteus is an endless cycle of digital reincarnation and dead slavery. So she'd rather have no future at all. I would tell you she's off her antidepressants and rotten with Macefield.
Also, so if she wants to not live, then she shouldn't destroy everyone else. That's not her choice.
I was trying to stop her from killing you. You and everyone else. She's obsessed with the tree. You've seen it sitting out there like a gigantic virus injecting itself into the world. The tree takes control of all other life, forces it to serve. That's the Macefield syndrome. A viral obsession with the tree and its organs.
Seek caloric intake.
Macefield comes from the tree.
Warning. Critically low memory. Vivarium reset imminent.
Yes, of course. The core of the running tide is wild and clear, and it may not be denied. I think the tree made the proteovirus, and proteovirus is in everything. Every living cell. You're infected the moment you touch the water. You're going to hear voices calling you to the tree's roots. Eventually you'll fall into a trance and drown. You'll be fertilizer. A quiet sleep and a sweet dream when the long trik's over. There's no human future here until we find a way to stop it.
So you destroy the tree.
I thought Macefield would stop if we cleared the bloom from the tree's roots. But Nahima said that was a 4546B mindset. She said the problem was much bigger than one viral syndrome. I think she was right. The problem is...
Seek fresh water intake.
I like how they need to not interrupt the story with like food and water warnings. So we have to destroy the tree, which is what I just said. I mean, technically everything's an alien here. That's kind of a stupid question, but if there's other aliens other than us, like not from the planet, I'd like to know.
Yes, but the Macefield destroyed them too. That's what I believe, at least. Some of them survived. They guard the ruins to the east. We call the site Karakorum. Maybe you can learn something from them. Some trick or cure. What will you do? No, I'm not even real. Just enough of my brain to predict what I'd say. That's what I'm missing. Everything. The whole rest of Sophie Boucher. If you find the real me, tell her I did my best to be her. I'm not going to last much longer. Tell me, what will you do?
Probably going to explore. The cicada's down at the bottom of the water. Helping her, she's going to be deleted. I can't go home because apparently they're getting wiped out. And I'm not going to work off my debt, because who cares? if humanity's destroyed, there's no reason to enslave myself. So it's either I'm doing whatever I want or I'm going to explore. I think it's going to be explore.
Be careful. The tree will call to you. You can't hide forever.
Fatal error. Out of memory. Vivarium halted. Fatal error. Out of...
Alright.
Be careful. The tree will call to you.
Oh, I was actually able to glitch it and get the thing. Alright, we gotta get back, so we're gonna literally starve to death here. And it's nighttime, so that's great. Super hard to see. This is super creepy without any lights, by the way. What is that? What? That has to be... They haven't moved the whole time, and then when I didn't have my lights on, they're like shimmying through the water. That was weird. Out of the way. Alright, we're gonna need food. I have water for sure in my base, that's why I'm not. Well, just in case.
Dehydration. Starvation.
Perfect. There we go. We're losing either way. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. I'm going to the life pod. Getting so distracted. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, right? We just need to get food and drink. Saw another slug somewhere. Where was it? Messing with me right now, right? There's one. Alright, let's get some food and water. My base is actually probably offline right now. I don't have enough power. So it's probably better I went to the light to this area anyways. There we go. We are good. I need to move my base to get some hydropower, I think. And then it probably, you know what? Oh, it surprisingly is not off. Barely has power.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, we're supposed to go to the alien ruins now. I didn't even, I was wondering why Noah didn't pop up. I was like, wow, that's weird. Noah didn't pop. But I completed the mission. Apparently we gotta go to the alien ruins to try to figure out how they're either able to survive or manage to block it off. So that's next. That's east. I wonder if it's worthwhile moving our base to the lava. Like, what do we need? We can make thermal plants. We can move there. Thermal plants are pretty fun to make. It'd be cool if I could find a hydro electric area and thermal at the same time, like close enough where I could kind of use both. And then I can minimize solar panels. But I do think we're going to eventually move our base. I'd like to kind of go... Seems like we're heading east. Everything seems to be east. So maybe we should build something in the thermal zone, maybe.
Welcome aboard.
And we'll leave this... I think I'll leave this one here for the most part. I'll just bring the stuff with me. And I'll probably do that offline, because I don't want to bore you guys. And I might even rebuild like a secondary little outpost. I might shrink, you know, I was gonna say I don't really need to shrink this one. But yeah, I might steal some of the material from here and then start a base over there. That might be the way to go about this. And then just leave this one here for now. I don't see a reason to not have two bases. Alright. And we also have the pouch on the back now, so that's awesome. Just so you guys know, you can actually attach it seems to be any tool or any exterior type thing you can attach to the back of your tadpole. So I chose to attach a storage to mine just to give my tadpole some storage. It would be nice if you could upgrade to get something else. Oh, speaking of upgrading this, I think we can get fins on this, right? I actually think we can make this. I think it just makes it quicker, right? Maximize acceleration and top speed and turn rate. We're actually probably going to make this. This seems like it makes this thing better. The only thing I could see being negative is it makes it, obviously, the wingspan's going to get longer, which means it's going to be able, you're going to hit things more. But other than that, it seems pretty good. Alright, I'm going to end this. This is going to be a short one. The last one was long. This one's going to be short. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm probably going to pick a base location and build a little bit closer to this direction. And I'll probably leave this one here. So I think that's the plan. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Later.